Hello guys, Flying Kate here. Um, this is actually gonna be one of my news guides for Brawlhalla, a game which I decided to cover from now on in various subjects and other kind of points of view. Let's say, it's not in this guide is not gonna be entirely scripted, but I do have some words which are not entirely mine, and I want to mention, or to, let's say, spread out in the community. So ever since I took a break from the game and I recently returned, I thought that maybe a guide for how to actually get back into the game, but also how to stand playing Brawlhalla at some point gets you changed over the years, especially if you played it a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna apologize in advance for any grammar mistakes. Sorry about that. But anyway, let's just go on. And what I want to talk about with everyone right now is the idea of this guide and what made me want to put it out there online and everything else. Personal experience, of course, is one reason. Past views from other players into gameplay and everything else that I've done so far. I've studied a bit other players, other pros, or other streams about this game, how it changed everything else, and I thought maybe I should share my point of view as well regarding some stuff. I want to thank, first of all, Vinperm, because he actually shown me a different reason of why I should actually enjoy this game and not run away from it, because I've used to have some unpleasant experiences, of course. And there's a nice player. This is actually one of the main points that we're going to talk about in this video. But anyway, my main point of discussion was that thanks to Vinperm, as I said, I've decided that I want to make this guide and concentrate a bit on, getting back into the game, and also what made me change so much as well on this. So sorry if I'm getting a little distracted. I'm just wanted to talk about this slowly while I'm concentrating on the video also. But either way, thanks to this content creator, I've caught a glimpse of what I should do and why I thought I should dedicate back some of my time to this game, of course. Main reason to talk about would be that we'll construct this video, of course, will be how much do you understand your fun in Brawlhalla, to be honest? Like, how many of you do you actually have fun when you play Brawlhalla? And what I mean by this is, not just because you win sometimes, but just simply put, the fun. Do you have any fun when you play this? Do you feel any fun? Like, let's say, think of any game that you've used to play and put that in pretty much how you felt always when you play that game, and compare it with how you feel whenever you play Brawlhalla after 10-20 minutes. Think about it and analyze. Okay, just keep that in mind. Put it on a paper if you want, even. That's pretty much one thing to mention. Second would be, ask yourself what matters in this game for you when you're, if you really try to have fun at all. Think about what makes the game for you fun at all, from any point of view. Is it the character? Is it the weapon? Is it the the sort of the gameplay, the game modes? Is there anything that maybe, I don't know, there's one little silly thing that you want to do in the game and it works for you, and that actually makes it the game more fun? It's simply a matter of seeking out that answer. So, in other words, think about what fun actually means to you in Brawlhalla. Put in a balance with your choice from the moment you started this game, and then don't take any of it personal. Like, everything you choose to play as in Brawlhalla, whether it's the character, whether it's the weapon, and whether it's the I don't know, the style that you're trying to use as a combo whenever you try to build up your moves and everything else, and let's say it doesn't work, a player keeps stopping you and kills the heck out of you. Whatever you do and you try to make it work in the game for you, then just think about it and don't take it personal, whatever that is. Fun in Brawlhalla can mean a lot of things to a whole lot of different people. But if you understand your choice, then you know what you must do next. Meaning, if you practice what created the fun for you, then you can keep on going with the same every time you start a match. Let's say if I start right now a match and play the same way I did earlier, then that might turn things fun for me. Of course, to each their own. Whenever a player almost trace-talked you from the get-go and you fucked up in your combo and you didn't manage to, get it right from the first stock, second stock, don't just run away from the fight. Let it end, okay? Let that fight end. Don't just quit because you know that you're gonna lose. If you quit because you know that you're gonna lose, it's not gonna turn out to be you can consider that a loss, okay? Like, right now, if I start with this battle, let's say, and I'm gonna lose it in the next 2 stocks, I'm not gonna be able to do anything, then so be it. It's that simple. Just give it up. Give up on the idea that you're gonna want that, or that you want to win the fight. And if you lost the fight, just accept that fact. You can't have everything in the world, just as you cannot win in every match. And this should be the top reason for you to have more fun in Brawlhalla at some point. The more you let this go, the easier you will enjoy. See? Everything that happened here. What fun. Right now I had fun the fact that I managed to hit that player with a throw. That was more fun than the entire stock loss. And that's the point. If you play and do everything just for the sake of winning, then there's no more fun anymore. Trust me, even if you win, even if you won the fight and gave your best, and let's say you trace-talked your enemy, even if he was good, you still trace-talked him, then trust me, you didn't have any fun. You didn't have any chance to learn anything from that fight, except, well, maybe a few of the mistakes you allowed to happen, let's say, because maybe you were not paying attention. This guy right now is doing everything he can to win this fight. He's not letting me any... He's not giving me any space, any... But right now... See? I'm not even... I'm not even trying to actually win this fight. I'm not even... like for a matter of fact, I'm not even paying attention at what I'm doing or saying, because yeah, um, and there you go, this guy. Okay, moving on. Of course, this was maybe a silly fight. He didn't even try to get back there on the stage. Anyway, but this moment right here was actually this chapter 0, first chapter of discussion for this point of fun in Brawlhalla. Like, don't give up even if you cannot land a punch on your enemy. If you're that hard, if you're starting every match with the idea that you're gonna beat the shit out of this guy, then you're not gonna have any real enjoyment. Just try to study yourself a bit, kick back, relax a bit, and don't do something that will never teach you how to enjoy in that bad moment. Because you can enjoy, even if you are not feeling it right now, you will eventually find your way. Anyway, moving on to chapter 2 of the discussion. How much do you really know about yourself in this game, in Brawlhalla? Your approach in the game after a while will start counting towards some goal, of course, if you're really banking on becoming one of the best players, competing into BCX, tournaments, whatever. Then ELO earning in terms of goal. Yes, that's a thing, of course. You can earn ELO currency after every match nowadays. This is a new change in Brawlhalla. Rank spot, depending what your aim is. Of course, maybe you just want to stay gold forever and still be the best player in the world. Just secretly winning those games out there and so many times that nobody knows about you. But or esports, higher positions in the leaderboard, warriors and so on. Or hey, it's all about the giving back, which is what I'm doing now. Why not teach somebody? This whole video is also about teaching somebody something new in Brawlhalla, and I believe this is something useful. Of course, depending on each person. Even if you suck at the game, that's totally fine. Because if you suck at the game, that means you still have fun. In my opinion, I suck at the game totally, completely. And ever since I've got back, I still have fun. I feel like I do have a lot more fun. It's good to take a break from time to time from the game, yes. Never play non-stop, take your usual break hours and so on. But don't just despair into keep on playing constantly for so many hours, for so many days. Every day you're only gonna play Brawlhalla. Trust me, you don't want that. At some point you can crack, and the crack won't have a good sound. But even if Even if, look what happened. This is what happens. And see, the player disconnected. Now, look, let's see. Since the player disconnected, fun fact here. Sometimes it may be just this player lags or has connection issues, of course, but just as a fair point, most of the players just quit. I did this myself many times back in the days when I was still learning the game, or I got better at the game, but it was kind of rage baiting me to, you know, to quit the match because the other player wouldn't just give me a chance, which somehow I know it's silly of me to make this guide knowing that I've used to be maybe a bit tilted here and there, but anybody can be, and that's perfectly normal at some point. You're probably in some days or during some moments which turn out to be difficult for you, you will be feeling like uninstalling the game, or maybe you're uninstalling the game right now. Who knows? But this player probably quit out of spite, not out of connection issues, and turned out to be somebody tilted, maybe. And if uninstalling the game didn't work, then go eat some chocolate, and it might make you feel better. I don't know, I'm just suggesting this stuff. Something will hit you in the head one day, and you will want to achieve something. And the peak of your achievement is if you really know who or what you are in Brawlhalla. In the end, there are various ways to stick to the game and to make it mean something. So keep looking at, let's say, following examples. Have I practiced enough, or am I just slacking off? Do I commit to enjoy, or do I commit to win, or do I commit to just be better at one thing? I know you want to master a combo and you want it to succeed every time in a match. Do these things turn back into fun for you? Is it gonna make you enjoy a lot more the game or not? So there's many questions there. Personally, in my opinion, start with small steps. Since you won't win any PCX tournament or any noobs, maybe sometimes even noobs master the game much faster than you with an experienced player. If all you do is never check back on what you did wrong in a few matches, instead of checking what you've done right, or instead of just taking the win every time you happen to win, that's it, then you are walking away with the prize and never coming back. You're never gonna have fun again. Truly, a mistake will teach you a new combo, or a mistake will lead to you realizing, hey, this actually worked. I can't believe he fell for that. Oh my god. Hey. So this is truly something that you want to look at in the back of your mind, in the back of your gameplay. Check your replays, and even watch them a few times just to feel that the way you felt when you succeeded doing that thing that had given you the chance to enjoy. It's all adding up slowly, yeah. You'll feel it eventually, that it's adding up slowly. The more you notice your improvement and why you did some new changes into your gameplay, it will turn that performance into a huge difference. So moving on into second, so to say, part, this whole discussion brings us to what do mistakes and enjoyment have in common when you start to gain some degree of experience in the game. So it turns out, to be honest here, it turns out that all these are connected to showing you that making mistakes, yeah, leads to you getting that win, but it also shows up your weakness, even if you got better. Which, again, it is fun, right? Because you still have a lot more room to improve. Imagine using cheat engine to win a match. So in other words, let's talk about the ranked players, those that really are out there for a huge elo, and keep comparing their huge elo, keep asking you in casual matches or in the custom lobbies, what elo are you? Are you this elo? Have you ever been played ranked before? No, bro, I haven't. Leave me alone. Personally, I'm not a ranked player myself. Yeah, so I'm nowhere. Like every season, I've been silver and nothing more. I do play ranked because I do meet more matched skill players with me, and that's something that I enjoy because it allows me some space to even think while I'm playing, but also it gives me a lot more enjoyment that somebody may be equally skilled to what I am at the game. And whereas I'm still trying to, like, I'm never playing in a very serious or concentrated way in this game. That's just how it goes. So talking about the elo players, let's say you're in 2100 elo or 1500, or maybe you're on that 5k 6k elo, whatever you got, and you happen to make mistakes in front of a silver player or bronze or even a new player in this game, actually new, which you will notice through his gameplay, did manage to get one stock out of you, a diamond player. Yeah, you're out there doing good moves, all that shit. Sure. Great, good for you. But that noob managed to get a stock out of you. Even if you are one in the top 10 players in the world. Yeah. How did that happen? Well, you're too confident. Or you're just too full of yourself and thinking that if you've got high low, you cannot lose at all. Too bad. What happened up until you got that 5k low? What happened in the game for you? Didn't you lose? Didn't you lost countless matches until you got to that rank? Well, you did. So don't forget your first place. Or where did you come from in this game? And then measure your 5k elo compared to somebody that, although they're new, they happen to be that much better than you in that one single match. You know, Brawlhalla and maybe many other fighting games have this ideal in every aspect from each player, that whenever you finish a match, you find a whole newspaper to fill in with your thoughts and what happened down there on the stage. Now, I'm gonna dare you, after listening to this video, to pause it, go play a match, just for the sake of fun, and play like you always do, okay? Like, and if you do make any mistakes, don't try to correct it. Let it happen. Don't try to, you made a mistake there, and you're trying to correct it immediately, just let it happen, okay? It will feel fun, I promise. No matter if you lose your barely earned cozy diamond seat, just fuck it. Lose it. Doesn't matter. Let it go. Accept that punch, that ground pound that made you feel like a stomped ant, and just move on from it. Let me know in the comments what happened after you did this, and if you didn't have fun, I don't know, I'll owe you one. Somehow I'll owe you something. I'll owe you back. I'll give you a cookie if you want. Going back to the topic, I hope this video has helped any of you guys to understand yourself a bit better in the game. I hope this will turn to be a new page for everyone starting Brawlhalla. I hope many more new players will join the game sooner or later, and I hope they will learn to enjoy it through this video if you listen to till the end. And once again, thank you Vinperm for all the guides you've made also about Brawlhalla and all this dedication and teaching for the player base. This pushed me to make this video with actual love and respect for all the players of Brawlhalla. And whether you are new, existing, or old player, I hope everything that you've listened to so far will actually help you enjoy the game, change you, and become maybe less toxic, and of course to get a good get a good fun out there. So thanks guys for listening. See you next time.